Please get seated. Honorable colleagues,
The mic is not working.
What is happening?
Very unfortunate.
honorable colleagues, please, let's go back to business. Prof, go back to your seat.
I'm your senior, I'm your ranking member. Okay, go back to your seat. I say go back to your seat.
Honorable colleagues, please get seated. Get seated. Let's get back to business, please.
Honorable members.
Honorable Zanna,
Any
Honorable
member-
Jaha, Honorable Jaha, please. Dismount that Borno caucus, whatever. Please get seated. Honorable Jaha. Prof.
Honorable members.
Order, honorable colleagues, order. Please, let us maintain decorum, please. Let's get seated, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any member who has a petition to present to the House may please rise to do so. Any member who has a petition should rise to do so. Honorable Ikenga.
Yes, I have a petition.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Distinguished honorable colleagues, my name is Ikenga Imo Ugochinyere. I represent the good people of Idato North, Idato South Federal Constituency. I'm from Akokwa. Mr. Speaker, I rise today to present a petition on police brutality, human rights abuse, extrajudicial killings, existential threat to life, criminal intimidation, gross abuse of power, and forceful takeover of only available health center and conversion of same to illegal detention and concentration camp by one Inspector Okebata Chukwukadibie, alias Kill and Bury, in Mahu Ebema, Ahaji Eboma local government, Imo State, Nigeria. With your kind permission, Mr. Speaker, I would like to lay the petition.
Leave is hereby granted. You may now lay your petition.
Honorable Kafilat and Co., please get seated. Let us maintain decorum, please. Thank you.
Any other petition? Yes, please.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker. Distinguished colleagues, my name is Davison Akinlayo Kolawole, member representing Ido-Osi Momba, Ilejemeje Federal Constituency. I have a petition on behalf of Dr. Babatunde Omoju and Dr. Upai against the management of Maritime Academy of Nigeria, and also a petition on behalf of Adebayo Adewuwa, who was unlawfully dismissed from Federal Road Safety Corps 2021 for no established reason. And again, the last but not the least, the petition is a petition on behalf of Mrs. Deborah Ademilua against Olorunfemi Kende, Olatunde Oyebola, James Joel Adua, Semirat Ajoke Bawa, Oluwafemi Fajana, Star Century Limited, and Mrs. Sidera Pascal for fraud, obtaining money by false pretense. I want to seek the leave of the leadership to submit the petition, to lay the petition. Thank you so much.
Leave is hereby granted. You may now lay your petition. Any other petition? Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues, I am Ibrahim Mohammed, member representing Binni Kebi,
Kalgo, Bunza Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Kebbi State. I have a petition here by Johnson, Oye, and Co. It's a petition against the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, for failure to refund the sum of 60,030,000 naira to our clients since 2021. The petition is signed by Dr. J.O. Oyewele, ESQ. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I seek the leave of the House to lay the petition.
Leave is hereby granted. You may now lay your petition. All petitions are referred to Committee of the House on Public Petitions. Honorable colleagues, any member who has a matter of urgent public importance to present to the House may please rise to do so. We have Comrade Chineduoga in the House.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues, my name is Right Honorable Comrade Chineduoga Owen. I represent Yuko Ezasa Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I come in under 8 Rule 5 with the leave of the House to take the matter of urgent public importance. I hereby move.
Any seconder to this? Please, sir. To the first leg of the motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Tijani Zana Zakaria. I represent Guru Machina Yuspari and Karaswa Federal Constituency. I'm from Yobe State. I rise to second the motion as moved by my chairman. I so second.
Motion has been moved. The first leg has been seconded. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Second leg of the motion. Any seconder? All the way from the back. Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Honorable Joseph Mwabasi, representing Zanoti Shelu Federal Constituency. I hereby rise to second the motion as moved by my dear colleagues. I so second.
Those in support of the motion that is urgent enough to be heard now, say aye. Those in support of the motion that is urgent enough to be heard now, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable Chineduoga, make it brief, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues, the matter of urgent public importance, the need to address the discrepancy in the JAP performance. The House notes that in Nigeria government, it enjoined by the provision of the Section 18 of 99 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended, ensure that there is equal and adequate education opportunity to all levels in this country. Also note that Joint Admission and Matriculation Board, JAM, is a Nigerian entrance examination board for tertiary level institutions. Further note that the board conducts entrance unified tertiary matriculation exam prospective undergraduate into Nigerian universities, and the board also charged the responsibility to administer similar exam for applicants to Nigeria public and private monotechnics, polytechnics, and College of Education. Aware that annual basis, the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board, JAM, conduct exam for students across the country, which serve as precondition requirement to access higher education system in Nigeria, and candidates must have obtained a certain mark to be satisfied to have passed exam. Also aware the Unified Tertiary Matriculation Exam Board have the grade between 0 to 400 as a grade for any candidate to gain admission into university or any other institution. Further aware that since establishment of JAM in 1977, students write JAM examination using paper and pencil model, but in 2015, the full flags of using JAM CBT computer-based test to write exam was manifested. Worries that it has become instantly apparent that the current computer-based test, CBT, mode is creating a significant disadvantage for all the candidates from less privileged background with a special interest in those in rural area. Also worried that about 75% or more of Nigeria's secondary schools, especially those in rural areas, lack computer laboratories. This put the candidates from these schools at a severe disadvantage, as they are often not exposed to computer usage before the JAMB examination. Disturbed that the majority of the candidates from the villages experience a computer for the first time in life, face daunting challenges ranging from the inability to acclimatize themselves with the gadget and other operation of the computer, leading to the massive failure of this particular from the rural setting for the reason that they were not computer literate. Also disturbed that the unfair silence that they result in favor of the candidates from more privileged background, which have had better exposure to computer system. Concerned that this disparity is more evidence in admission process, as a student from wealthy homes who attended well-equipped private schools tend to perform better and secure admission into professional courses like medicine, law, nursing, engineering, and many other courses. Concerned that this situation raises puzzle about the quality of education in Nigeria, which is clearly that the issue is not about intelligence, but about the access to resources and infrastructure. Also concerned that the imperative that we uphold the principle of fairness and equity in education, ensure that every Nigerian child has an equal opportunity to succeed, regardless of its background. Further concerned that the pressing issue required our soft action to address this, reducing drastic the rate of the student failure in JAMB examination in Nigeria. Resolved, mandate the Committee of Information Technology and the Communication to direct the Federal Minister of Communication, Innovation, and Digital Economy to ensure establishment of Information Communication Technology ICT Center for basic training of pupils in one secondary school in each of the electoral wards in Nigeria. To mandate the House Committee on Education and Universal Basic Education, UBEC, to mandate the House Committee on Education, Universal Basic, to direct the Minister of Education to provide computers for one secondary school in each of the electoral wards. Mandate the Committee on Appropriation to liaise with the above-mentioned ministry to make sure there is a budgetary provision in this 2024 supplementary appropriation bill, as well as 2025 appropriation bill, to cater for the training of the centers of the computer. Mandate the Committee on Education, Technology, Information, Communication, Appropriation, Legislative Compliance to ensure implementation of the resolution. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I hereby move.
Thank you very much. Yes, please, second.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I remain Honorable Chief Dr. Billy Famous Adesuwa Sawaru. I represent the good people of Orion the Federal Constituency of Edo State, a very proud Benin chief. Mr. Speaker, I rise this morning to second the motion ably moved by my colleague, Right Honorable Chinedu Oga. I so second.
Before I put the question, I would like members to say one or two things about the motion, those who understand it. Yes, Honorable Jonathan.
All right, Honorable Speaker, my colleagues, my name is Gaza Jonathan Befi, and I represent the people of Karu, Kefi, Kokona Federal Constituency of Nasarawa State. I want to really applaud the mover of the motion. At first, it was a bit confusing. It was a situation where he wanted us to go back to the analog system where we use papers and biros, but no, he actually wants the whole nation to have a sense of equity where our children have access to learning information technology skills. You will agree with me that information technology, talking of AI, is the future. And where you have situations where in some villages today, those children are expected to participate in computer-based education examinations. Meanwhile, they do not have the infrastructure or have not been given the opportunity or the infrastructure to learn using such equipment. There is need, as a sensitive, as a responsive, and equally a technology-driven country, to provide information technology infrastructure to the grassroots so that a child in Abia State or a child from Damaturu can compete at par with a child in the United States of America. Why? Because the basic education with information technology or in the information technology space has been provided them. And of course, with agencies like NIDA, where are mandated or have the mandate to provide such infrastructure, they should be charged. And I'm happy with his prayers that in every ward, though it is considering economic situations, but I believe even if we start on a zonal basis or in phases, once we can cover all our wards and make sure you have information technology training institutes at the basic levels, it will heighten the information technology of our children and put them in a competitive world space. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We've taken from here. I will take one from each row. And this it has to do with education, it has to do with information technology. It's 1 minute. Please don't overflog it. All the way from the back, the communicator.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. My name is Kalejaya Deboye Paul. I represent the good people of Ajeromi, fellow Federal Constituency, the mini Nigeria.
Is that your seat you're sitting on? Okay, another person that is sitting on his seat.
Apologies.
All right. Go ahead.
I am of the opinion that the motion is quite germane, but I'd like to add that we amend the motion to also ask that in deploying computer to those centers, we must also deploy a mini solar power energy so that computer can operate where power is not stable. And in most of our rural communities, they have the problem of power. So I'd like to just suggest that we could do an amendment to ask for a deployment of a very minimal capacity of solar along with that deployment. Thank you.
I don't really think if you look at the packages from the communication and digital economy, when the NCC installs these computer labs, they come with solar energy, they also come with generator. So I think it's a whole package. And I saw that his prayer was also to these agencies to come on board. If they are coming on board as prayed, I can assure you that will be taken care of. Thank you very much. One from here. No, not you. There is none. We've taken from here, and we've taken from here. Anyone from here? Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleague, Jafar Muhammad, representing Borgwa Agora constituency from Niger State. Mr. Speaker, I want to use this very important opportunity being given to me to support the issue of this very important motion moved by my honorable colleague, Honorable Chunoda Oga. Mr. Speaker, if we can recall, we have different issues in Nigeria, particularly in terms of diversities. I came from the rural area at the extreme end of the country. I'm having border with the Benin Republic. Most of the affairs of my constituency, we are having more affairs with the Benin Republic than Nigerians due to our terrains. I think my honorable brother can bear me witness, Honorable Bill, he is my neighbor from Kayama. So the issue that being raised by my honorable colleague, it's an important issue. We have to look and see how can we get the way out to ensure that the electronic device has been moved to the local area in such a way that our local people will have access.
Honorable Abajide, approach the chair. Leader, please come.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. In such a way that our local people will have access to an electronic device so that we can compete with other parts of the country. But considering the issue of the jam that is happening in Nigeria now, most of the youths that are having high marks, if you can consider it, they come from the urban area because they have an opportunity of having access with the electronic devices. Then we that came from the minority or from the local area, our people are continue downgrading because they don't have access to the electronic system. And it will be very, very difficult for them to secure the accurate mark being settled by the JAM. So for me, I want to use this opportunity to support him. This is an important issue that can help Nigerians. Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank you very much. I just put the question. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Deputy Chairman, Rules and Business, you are asked to take the seat of the Chairman, Rules and Business. For today's sitting, Jaha, you are recognized as the Chief Whip of the House.
Honorable Awajino Mbek, Tagomie Abiante, take your seat.
This all-important motion which handles the disparity, the access to technology, which has affected the competition element of our children across the various geographical zones of our country, has been voted on, and positively so. So it is referred to Committee on Information Technology and Communication. It is also referred to Committee on Education and Universal Basic Education and Committee on Appropriation, as prayed. Is Honorable Yamautu Deba, Honorable Agaba in the House, please?
Mr. Speaker, my fellow colleagues, I am Right Honorable Agaba, member representing the excellent people of Yamautu Deba Federal Constituency. I am from Gombe State. Mr. Speaker, I want to enjoy Order 8, Rule 5, to allow me present a motion of urgent public importance on the need to investigate the dismal supply of electricity to the entire Gombe State, leading to the loss of lives and economic prosperity. The House notes that the entire Gombe State has been planned.
No. You just move.
Okay, sorry.
So let it be seconded.
I move.
Just say, I so move.
I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Any seconder to that motion? Please, Nalaraba. Nalaraba.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Abubakar Hassan Al-Araba, OON. I represent Awedo Makana Federal Constituency, Mr. Speaker. I'm from Nasarawa State. I rise to second the motion ably moved by my dear colleague, Honorable Ino Garba. I so second, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The second leg of the motion, any seconder? That is urgent enough to be heard now. Any seconder? Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Ngozi Okule. I represent Aniocha Oshimili Federal Constituency. I second the second part of the motion as moved by my dear friend, Honorable Garba. I so move.
Thank you. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable Noah, you can now move your motion. Make it as brief as possible, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The motion is the need to investigate the dismal supply of electricity to the entire Gombe State, which leads to loss of lives and economic prosperity. The House notes that the entire Gombe State has been plunged into darkness for over 2 weeks following non-supply of electricity by the Jos Electric Distribution Company due to the unexplained reasons. Concerned that this development has unfortunately caused more economic pains to the residents of the entire state, worried that the power outage, many hospitals and healthcare facilities are not functioning, leading to so many casualties. Similarly, water supply has been affected and residents are forced to consume water from unhealthy sources just because the public power supply is not available. Also worried that the life has been made difficult for the people of Gombe State due to this power outage, and businesses are dying. Manufacturing industries and artisans who daily depend on public power supply have all had their businesses and activities disrupted, in some extreme cases shut down. Shut down completely due to the inability to buy diesel or petrol, both of which are expensive. I'm disturbed that this development has not only disrupted businesses, but has caused inconveniences connected to hard waves and increase in crimes and loss of revenue. Resolve: 1, to mandate the Committee on Power to urgently investigate the causes of the lingering power outage in Gombe, while urging the Northeast Development Commission to give immediate support to the state as to alleviate the suffering. Mandate the Committee on Health to liaise with relevant hospitals in the state to provide an alternative sources of energy to curtail the unnecessary death and hardship. And lastly, to mandate the Committee on Legislative Compliance for scrutiny and enforcement. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and my fellow colleagues.
Thank you. Yes, Honorable Shetima. You know, off your phone.
Well, Mr. Speaker, I remain Lawan Shetima Ali, representing the good people of Bursari, Gaidam Unisari Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, my amendment is for the motion to cover the entire northeast of Nigeria, because it was as a result of vandalization of some towers along Jos Bauchi that we were all be suffering for the first almost 3 months. So I saw amend, sir. Move for the amendment. Thank you, sir.
What's the point of order, please? Is it before seconding this one?
No, on the motion, it may recall, sorry, the House may recall, barely 2 weeks now, I brought a motion of urgent public importance about the current power supply in the Northeast sub-region, where a resolution was reached on the floor of this House while Right Honorable Abbas Tajuddin, PhD, was presiding as a speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, I think maybe Honorable Inua Garba is not aware that a motion of this kind with the same subject matter or a similar coverage and a similar subject matter was presented by me and a resolution was reached on this floor of this House.
Do you have the HR number? Do you have the House resolution number on that?
The House resolution number, I think, is going to be communicated by the clerk of the House. Is with him. He's aware. It's a matter of urgent public importance.
Okay, Honorable Inua, there is a position here that this motion has been moved and there's a resolution on it, so that we don't waste our legislative time. Are you aware of that motion?
Mr. Speaker, not only that I'm not aware, but we come with two different factors. One, in his motion, I'm not even aware, but I know his prayers must be completely different from the prayers I presented before this House. And the main essence of this motion is for the House to concentrate on the motion, on the prayers. That's where the workability of the motion will reflect. Because we have different issues in different states. In my state, Gombe State, as I'm talking to you, Mr. Speaker, people are resolved to go to gullies and fetch water. Some hospitals, they are using torchlights to do operation and something of that nature.
Thank you. Let me have Chairman Power comment on this. Chairman Power, please.
Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, my name is Honorable Victor Nwokolo, member representing Ika Northeast, Ika South Federal Constituency of Delta States. Mr. Speaker, I'm sure the mover of the motion is truly not aware of this, what he has said. I strongly align with what my brother have said, Honorable Jeha. Only yesterday, about 4 committees met, including the chairman who was represented by the deputy chairman of Northeast Development Commission to deliberate on this particular matter. So there is no difference from his prayers he has read and what has been referred to the House. I would strongly advise him that he may need to approach the Committee on Power so that we can also let him know the true position instead of coming to the House here to say that the prayers are different. There's no difference in his prayers and what is before the committee. Only yesterday we sat, the 4 committees that was referred to, we met yesterday to take the next line of action on what to do. The Northeast Development Commission was represented by the deputy chairman of the committee because the chairman was unavoidably absent yesterday's meeting in furtherance to what Honorable Jaha moved on the floor of this House 2 weeks ago. So allow him to continue with it. It's waste of legislative time.
Thank you very much. That is the opinion from the Committee on Power, and that is a superior opinion. And the best, because we are going to be referring your motion to that committee as a committee with the highest jurisdiction on the issue that you are praying for. So if this is the opinion of that House, of the committee, it will be an exercise in futility if we continue in the trajectory that you want us to go. Will you step down your motion for further consultation?
No problem, Mr. Speaker. Equally, they should liaise with Committee on Health, because in my prayer there's Committee on Health involved. Thank you.
All right, so motion is hereby withdrawn by the leave of the House. Is Honorable Hart Cyril Godwin here?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues, my name is Hart Cyril Godwin. I represent the fabulous people of Boni Degema Federal Constituency. I'm from River State. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I rise with a heavy heart, pursuant to Order 8, Rule 5, that the House suspends its rule to enable me to take the motion on a matter of urgent public importance on the need to investigate the recent acquisition and demolition of the traffic training school, carriage wagon running shed, engineering training school, and staff quarters belonging to the Nigeria Railway Corporation, Eastern District, Enugu State. I so move.
And this is the first leg of the motion. Yes, spokesperson.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. Ketunde Rotimi Jr., representing the good people of Ekiti North 1 Federal Constituency comprising the Ikole and Oye local government. I rise to second the motion that this matter is urgent enough to be taken. Thank you very much.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Second leg of the motion, please. Honorable Ponoy. Pondi.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Honorable colleagues, my name is Julius Pondi. I'm from Delta State. I represent Protect Federal Constituency. I'm an German. Your Excellency, I rise this morning to second leg of the motion that moved my colleagues. I so second, sir.
Thank you very much. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable Hart, make it brief.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues. I remain Hart Cyril Godwin. I represent the good people of Boni Degema Federal Constituency. I'm from River State. Rise to move this motion urgently to investigate the recent acquisition and demolition of the traffic training school, carriage wagon running shed, engineering training school, and staff quarters belonging to Nigeria Railway Corporation, Eastern District, Enugu State, by the Enugu State government. There are notes, some properties of the Nigeria Railway Corporation, Eastern District of Enugu State, which include traffic training school and staff quarters, were recently demolished and occupants of the quarters forcefully ejected by the Enugu State government. Aware that the Nigerian Union of Railway Workers, Eastern District of Enugu State, staged a mass protest against the government of Enugu State over the forceful acquisition and demolition of the properties of the Nigeria Railway Corporation on the 21st of May, 2024. Worried that the staff of the corporation were forcefully ejected from their homes, properties worth millions of naira, and citizens rendered homeless. Concerned that these properties demolished by the state government were leased to individuals by the Nigeria Railway Corporation and no compensation paid to them by either the state government or the Railway Corporation. More worrisome is the fact that the state government's resolve, an inhuman approach of issuing notices and marking of buildings for onward demolition without considering the plight and plea of these very industrious workers and families of these workers. It has resolves. 1. Urge the federal government to urgently halt the demolition of the properties of the Nigeria Railway Corporation carried out by the Enugu State government. 2. Mandate the House Committee on Land Transport to carry out a thorough and speedy investigation on the acquisition and demolition of the properties of the Nigeria Railway Corporation and the use of brute force to eject the workers within 6 weeks. I so move, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues.
Thank you. Any second to this motion? Yes, sir.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I'm Arifa colleagues. My name is Afolabi Afuakwe. I represent the group people of Abeokuta Federal Constituency. I'm from Ogun State, the Gateway State. I will arrive this afternoon to support the motion as ably moved by my colleagues. I so second, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to Committee on Land Transport as prayed. Do we have Gabriel Zock in the House? Honorable Gabriel Zock. Honorable Gabriel Zock.
I'm here.
Please move your motion.
Okay. Honorable Speaker, I rise. My name is Honorable Gabriel Sale Zock, member representing Kachia Kagerko Federal Constituency. I rise under Order 8, Rule 5 to beg this Honorable House to allow me to take a matter of urgent and public importance. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
What is the subject matter of the urgent public importance?
It's a security issue in my constituency, Mr. Speaker. Need for urgent intervention to address activity of bandit and kidnapping in Kachia-Kagerko Federal Constituency.
Thank you very much. Seconder. Let's have the lady. Professor
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Obiageli. Go ahead.
Distinguished colleagues, my name is Obiageli Lilian Orobo. I represent Oka North and South Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, here I rise this morning to second the motion that this matter is urgent enough to be heard by the House. I so second. Thank you, sir.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The second leg of the motion, any seconder? Yes, Honorable Obiante.
Thank you very much. Very respected Speaker, distinguished colleagues, Awaji Nombek Dagomie Abiante. I represent Andoni Opobo Nkora Federal Constituency. I am an Ijoman and I'm from Rivers State. Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I rise the second leg of the motion that it is very important, therefore should be allowed to be taken today. It concerns life, and it is a fundamental requirement and commitment of the government of this country to safeguard lives of its citizens. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Obiante. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. You can now move your motion, please, and make it brief.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and this Honorable House. Note that Section 14(2)(b) of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, amended, provide that the security, safety, and welfare of the people of Nigeria shall be the primary purpose of government. Note that the activity of these kidnappers and bandits have been going on for a while now in Kateri, Bishini, Awong, Kachia, Obang, Gumel, and Ankwa in my constituency, Kachia-Kagerko. Also note that the Agenda 2 of this Honorable House, of this 10th Assembly, provide national security of Nigeria. Informed that on the 8th of May 2024, kidnapper invaded Ida Ward of Kagerko local government and killed 2 people, Mr. Yaro and Mr. Ibrahim, and also were kidnapped to unknown destination of Hafsatu Sati, Rosemary, Junior, Samuel, Japhet, Chinedu, Salansa, Justin, Manda, and Mrs. Doris Marcos. Mrs. Abraham, with her 2 children, were also kidnapped to an unknown destination. And there were some students whose number were yet to ascertain, also were kidnapped. Also informed that on the 14th of May, the same kidnappers invaded Kwaturu Ward in Kachia and kidnapped 4 people in Kurmingwaza. And the following week, the kidnapper also went back. They also attacked Ngwantama and kidnapped 5 people. Worried that banditry attack in my constituency and kidnapping in Kachia Local Government Council of Kaduna State has continued unabated, and many women, children, families, their loved ones also have suffered to pay ransom in return for their loved ones. Also disturbed that residents no longer go to their farms, which is their economic mainstay. All farming activities have been grounded with a likelihood of severe hunger in the local government in the year 2024. Resolve, mandate the Chief of Army Staff and all other service chiefs including Inspector General of Police and Department of State Security, DSS, to ensure speedy rescue of the kidnapped victims. Urge the Nigerian Army to establish a front operation base, FOB, in the areas affected in constituency for proper security for the citizens of Kachiaka Gerko. Also urge the service chief to ensure adequate security formation in the mountainous and crowd area in the constituency. Mandate the Committee on Police, Defense, National Security and Compliance to ensure strict compliance. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Any seconder to this motion? Yes, all the way to the back. Yeah, you with the red cap. Dog off your phone.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. My name is Anameru Sunday Dekeri.
Oh, the governor to be.
Representing Isako Federal Constituency, Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues.
The governor, I missed you.
Mr. Speaker,
I missed you, the governor.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, for the
That was a good fight, Mr. Governor to be.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Don't worry, if we don't get it today, we'll get it tomorrow.
Thank you so much, distinguished colleagues.
We'll keep pushing.
Thank you for your support, and thank you for your love. Mr. Speaker, I rise this afternoon to support the motion assembly moved by my colleague. I so support. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, my governor to be.
Thank you.
It's a straightforward motion. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to Committee of the House and Army, Police, Defense, and National Security as spread. By our rules, we have done 3 urgent public importance, and we still have about 2 more which we may not be able to take all. We might be able to take 1 as long as you move that our rule be suspended to enable us to have the 4th one. Is Honorable Akinlayo in the House? Please move that we suspend our rules, and then we can go ahead with the matter of urgent public importance.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Distinguished colleagues. My name is Davison Akinlayo Kolawole, member representing Edo-Si Moba, Ileje Meje Federal Constituency. Pursuant to Order 8, Rule 4, I seek that the Rule 5, rather. I seek that the rules be suspended so that this matter can be taken.
Did you say Order 8, Rule 4?
Order 8, Rule 5, sir. Sorry, sir.
Any seconder to this motion? Yes, sir.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. I remain Fatabo Olushola. I rise this afternoon to support the motion able to second the first leg of the motion.
No, there's no first leg now. What we are doing now is to suspend our rules that we are allowed to take only 3. After suspending that rules, we can now take the next one. But while taking the next one, he has to pray the House to allow us see it as urgent. That we have suspended our rule does not mean that the next one he's going to mention is automatically urgent. It will still be voted by the House to see if it is urgent or not, and then voted again to see if it is urgent enough to be heard now. So we have 3 voting to do. So the first one is to suspend our rule. That's what you are seconded.
Thank you for your guidance, Right Honorable Speaker. I rise this afternoon to second the motion move that the relevant rule should be suspended for him to take
the 4th motion.
First motion. Thank you.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. You can now move that your matter is urgent and is urgent enough to be heard now. Let's consider that.
Thanks, Mr. Speaker, once again. My name is Davis Nikolawole. Order 8, Rule 5 again, that the matter is urgent enough. That matter of urgent public importance on the need to address the gruesome murder and certain killing and attack on a New York community of Ekiti North Federal Constituency 2 in Ekiti State. I so move, sir.
Thank you. Any seconder will come this way. Yes, sir. You, go ahead.
Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, my name is Honorable Yusuf Shitu Galembi. I represent Gwaram Federal Constituency and I'm from Jigawa State. I stand to support the motion as heavily moved by honorable colleague. Mr. Speaker, I so second.
Thank you very much. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The second leg of the motion, we'll bring it here. Yes, please.
Good afternoon, Mr. Speaker, distinguished honorable colleagues. My name is Honorable Engineer Dominic Okafo. I represent the very hardworking people of Agata Federal Constituency. I'm from Anambra State, the light of the nation. I rise this afternoon to second the motion ably moved by my colleague that it is urgent enough to be heard. I so second.
Thank you. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Please make your motion brief because we'll take one more.
Thank you so much, sir, Mr. Speaker. Matter of urgent public importance on the need to address the gruesome and incessant killing and attacks on the New York community of Ekiti North Federal Constituency 2. The House notes that the security of lives and property is the sole responsibility of government, as enshrined in 1999 Constitution as amended. Also aware that there has been federal boundary dispute between New York in Ekiti State and Oboayegunle in Kwara State. They are also aware that a few years ago, the Ekiti State government and Kwara State government met with a view to resolving the boundary issues, and resolution was reached that the said land should be ceded to New York in Ileje-Meje local government of Ekiti North Federal Constituency 2 in Ekiti State, being the rightful owner of the land. They are also worried that the boundary issue has escalated and lead to incessant attack, killing, wanton destruction of properties in Ekiti North Federal Constituency 2, especially in New York to be precise. Also worried that cars, motorcycles, other business worth millions of naira. Also worried, it's not working.
Can the technical department help us, please?
It's not working again. So worried that the boundary issues has escalated and lead to incessant attack, killings, and wanton destruction of properties.
Wait a bit. Wait. We need to be recorded.
It's working now.
You may go ahead, please.
I will start all over again, sir, Mr. Speaker.
No, don't start all over. Start from where you stop.
Okay.
We don't have time.
They are also worried that the boundary issues has escalated and lead to incessant attack, killings, and wanton destruction of properties in Ekiti North Federal Constituency 2 in New York to be precise. Also worried that cars, motorcycles, other businesses worth millions of naira have been severely vandalized and destroyed by the hoodlums. I was disturbed that farmlands of the people of New York were destroyed and the affected victim has been subjected to untold hardship as their means of livelihood has been altered. Also disturbed that the unfortunate incident has been bringing up tensions in the community, and this is again the peaceful and serene atmosphere the area have enjoyed for many years. Also cognizant that there is need to take a stance against charge of violence that may cause instability. The need for collective resolve to stem the tide of the unfortunate incident cannot be overemphasized. The House resolved to observe a minute silence for the deceased. House urged to set up
Technical department, help us. Our time is running. This is a motion that is shorting the line like this. It's a very serious motion, though. I think when we come back, you just go to your prayers. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
When we come back, when we come, just go to your prayers.
Okay. Resolved to observe a minute silence for the deceased. All the House will set up another committee to investigate the cause of killing.
When we come back.
When we come back, okay.
Honorable Aliu Kubau, Honorable Satomi Ahmed, you are distracting the House.
Okay, just give us the prayers, please, so that you don't shut our phone again. This is a motion. I don't know the virus is carrying.
Yes, it's Obaye that is stopping the speaker from working.
Just the prayers, please, the prayers.
Okay, sir. The House resolved to observe a minute silence for the deceased. All the House will set up another committee to investigate and gruesome killing and incessant attack on the lives and property of my constituents. Calling on the Inspector General of Police and other security agencies to beef up security and surveillance in order to forestall further occurrences. Mandate the National Boundary Commission to intervene on the boundary dispute matter in the area. I so submit, sir.
Thank you very much. Any seconder to this motion? Let's have blessing.
Thank you, dear Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues. My name is Blessing Onyeche Onu, and I represent the wonderful and amazing people of Otukpo Ohimini Federal Constituency. I am from Benue State. I rise to second the bill ably moved by my colleague. I so second. Thank you.
Yes, amendment, Honorable Jaha.
So instead of an ad hoc committee handling a security-related motion, there is nothing wrong if we can give it to national intelligence and security on boundary commission. Committee on boundary. That's my amendment, sir.
Any seconder to this motion? Yes, Honorable Chike.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I am Honorable Chike John Okafor. I represent the group people of Okigwe South Federal Constituency, comprising a member and Ohitubo Mobo. I rise to second that amendment. The motion moved that instead of going by ad hoc committee, we should refer the motion to the relevant committee of the House. I so second, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Those in support of the motion as amended say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to Committee on Police, National Security and Intelligence and Committee on Special Duties because of the National Boundary Commission element that is in it. Since we have suspended our rule, we'll take one more, which is the last one. I invite Honorable Wehan to move the motion. Make it very brief.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. My name is Honorable Sesi Oluwaseun Wingan, member representing Badagry Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Lagos State. Mr. Speaker, I rise this morning to stand on Order 8 Rule 5 to seek the leave of the House to permit me to take the motion of urgent public importance on the closure of Banex Plaza, Abuja, and the need for modern civilized method of handling security-related issues. Thank you.
Thank you. Any second after this? Honorable Agwacha, please.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, my name is Honorable Obi Agwacha. I represent Iguano, Umuahia North, and Umuahia South Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm an Abia man. I rise to second this very important urgent motion, ably moved by my friend Say. I so second.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The second leg of the motion, the seconder, Yahada. Shagaya, please. Honorable Shagaya.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues, I remain Honorable Mukhtar Tolani Shagaya. I represent Nigerians, starting from Ilorin West, Asa Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from the State of Harmony, Kwara State. Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the second leg of the motion as ably moved by Honorable Sesi Wingan. I so second.
Thank you. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable, move your motion, but make it straight, and then the prayers, please.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. The House notes the recent unrest at Banex Plaza, Wuse, Abuja, on 18th May 2024, involving hoodlums who attacked Nigerian Army personnel. The intervention by soldiers and policemen to rescue the attacked personnel, the House is also aware that the attacked soldiers were unarmed and posed no threats, making the attack unjustifiable. The House is so concerned about the temporary closure of Banex Plaza, a major commercial hub affecting businesses and economy of the entire country. The over-reliance on traditional heavy-handed method in civil matters causing unnecessary disruption. The House is still concerned about the inappropriate use of military personnel in civil matters, detracting from their primary role of national defense. The House further concerned that the Okwoma crisis in Delta State, where 17 soldiers were killed, allegedly while on peace mission, led to severe military reprisal and significant destruction. This highlights the ineffective role of engagement and the need for review of military intervention in civil matters. The House is hereby resolved to, 1, urge the federal government and the Nigerian Army to reopen Banex Plaza immediately, to resume normal business activities, and also to use modern technology such as surveillance and closed-circuit television to identify and apprehend the perpetrators of this heinous act. 2, mandate the Committee on National Security and Intelligence, Defense, and the Committee on Police Affairs to investigate the circumstances leading to the closure of Banex Plaza and the military's involvement, and also to recommend more effective, less destructive method for handling similar situations in the future. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Any seconder to this? Honorable Kelechi Wogo.
The right, Honorable Speaker, I remain Honorable Kelechi Wogu. I'm from Rivers State, the treasure base of the nation. I rise to second the motion moved by my colleague. I so second.
Thank you. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to Committee on Army, Committee on National Security and Intelligence, and Committee on Police Affairs.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, what is your point of order?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I remain Kelechi Wogu. I represent the people of Ichie Omuma constituency. I'm from Rivers State, the treasure base of the nation. Right, Honorable Speaker, I come under Order A through 6. Right, Honorable Speaker, if you check Order 8 through 6 is on personal explanation.
Go ahead.
But however, Mr. Speaker, if you look at Order 18 through 11, sub 5 of our standing order, it says, any matter referred to a committee shall be treated within 30 days, otherwise the committee shall.
So let's get it clear. You're coming under Order 8 through 6 on personal explanation.
Yes.
We are allowing you to do that. And the subject matter you want to discuss falls under the reference you're making at the moment.
Exactly, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, that introduce it well so that the House will be well guided.
Yes.
So you have been given the platform on Order 8 through 6.
To start.
Now, the issue you want to address, you address it, and the reference point that gives you back in is that order you are referring to.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Yeah. Right, Mr. Speaker, if you check Order 18 through 11, sub 5, it says any matter referred to a committee shall be treated within 30 days. Otherwise, the committee shall stand discharged after 60 days, except upon a motion for an extension of time, which shall not exceed 15 days, Mr. Speaker. Right, Honorable Speaker, this House adopted a resolution of a motion on the need to provide living wage for workers in Nigeria, sponsored by our great Deputy Minority Leader and others, on the 16th of March, 2024. The report was supposed to have been presented to the House prior to this time, Mr. Speaker. Right, Honorable Speaker, and my distinguished colleagues. Hello, he's not here. Can I use my campaign voice, Mr. Speaker? Hello, it's not working.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Honorable Speaker and my colleagues, I'm worried that, as all of us here, we're also worried that LSC and TUC have issued a notice of national strike from 31st May, which is next week, Friday, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the pressure from our constituents are high, and we are also worrisome that as parliament, as parliamentarians, Mr. Speaker, if you allow this without receiving this report, at least as people's representative, let us lay our voice in this motion that has been sponsored by our great Deputy Minority Leader. So I plead that this House treat this, see this as very important motion, and so that we can cut across the necessary parties involved, so that we can end this crisis, this strike that is being planned by NSC and TUC. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Has a report on that motion been laid by the committee?
When was
no
it?
report yet.
No report.
Okay. Minority Leader, you want to speak on this?
Well, Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, our colleague Honorable Kelechi actually drew our attention to an important, very important issue, and as People's Parliament, if the time has elapsed within which we have reacted, being foresighted and being proactive on this issue of labor, rather than allow labor to go on strike, we can set up an ad hoc committee immediately to look into this issue and see how we can nip by the bud this threat by labor to go on strike based on our previous discussion on the floor of this House. ordinarily personal explanation should not be debated, but we can arrive at a decision on that in the interest of the country.
Yeah. Like you said, personal explanation, they are not supposed to be debated. But because of the importance of this, I would like to hear also from the leadership of the House, first from the minority, then the majority. Jaha, you will speak. After that, then the leader of the House will say something on that.
Yes, my input in this, Mr. Speaker, is for the either ad hoc committee or the standing committee to which this resolution was referred to be given a benefit of explanation. If the chairman or the deputy chairman or membership of the committee are present in the House today, can stand up and explain to the House of why they refuse or they failed to present their report as at when due. Or alternatively, if it's referred to an ad hoc committee, then the chairman of that particular ad hoc committee should be given a fair hearing so that we can take a decision after hearing from them. That's my text. Thank you.
I think by the time this motion was attended to, the Committee on Labor was already in existence. Is the Chairman Labor in the House? Deputy Chairman Labor in the House? I think our resolution, let me hear from the leader first before we resolve on that. Leader, please, I wanted to say something on this.
Mr. Speaker, Professor Julius Yambe.
Because the issue of strike is a major issue, and
As you know, I've always tried to say what we can avoid, let's avoid it in the interest of our people and the nation. This matter has been dragging on for a while. But I think if those who were negotiating it, came with a commitment to finding a lasting solution, we will not be where we are today. Whatever this House can do to prevent the strike at the end of the month, I think we should do it. The Committee on Labor may not be able to handle this expeditiously. I would want to strongly suggest that the earlier committee may be strengthened with 1 or 2, 3, 4 additional persons and given a deadline to revert to the House with a report, no matter how tentative it is, before the date of that proposed strike.
So are you proposing that the leadership of the House takes over this responsibility in partnership with the members and the leadership of the committee?
Precisely, Your Excellency.
Yeah, so the ruling of the House is that the leadership of the House of Rep, in partnership with the leadership of the Committee on Labor, should step in and intervene immediately and report back to the House in the next 1 week. In the next 1 week. There's an announcement. There is going to be a meeting of the APC North Central Forum. All honorable members of APC from North Central are hereby invited. It's taking place in Lafia, Nasarawa State, Saturday, 25th May 2024. Time is 10 a.m. The place is called Tal Conference Hotel, Lafia, Nasarawa State. It is signed by Ahmed Idris Wase, North Central Caucus leader of House of Reps. We will start with the supplementary order paper today because of the urgency of what we want to handle on that. Honorable members, the next business of the day is presentation of two bills, and I invite the clerk to read the short title.
Right, Honorable Speaker, honorable members. National Anthem Bill 2024, first reading. Electoral Act Amendment Bill 2024, first reading.
The next order of the day is the commencement of debate on the general principle of a bill for an act to provide for the national anthem of Nigeria and for related matters standing in the name of Honorable Julius Ihomvere. Honorable members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Thursday, 23rd May 2024. I now invite the Chairman, Rules and Business to move that the House do suspend the relevant provisions of the standing orders to enable the House commence and conclude debate on the general principle of a bill for an act to provide for the national anthem of Nigeria and for related matters. Chairman, Rules, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues. I'm Bill Isa Ambarura, member representing Ilela Gwadaba Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Sokoto State. I rise up to move the motion that the House suspend the relevant rules in order to read the bill for an act to provide for the national anthems of Nigeria and for related matters. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Any seconder to this? Yes.
Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, I am Abubakar Yahya Kusada. I represent Kankia Kusada Nga Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I am from Katsina State. I rise to second as moved by Deputy Chairman, Rules and Business. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. And I invite Honorable Julius to move that the bill be now read a second time.
Mr. Speaker, Julius Ihomvere, Owan Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from Edo State. I rise to move that Bill HB 1470, National Anthem Bill 2024, be read a second time. I so move.
Any seconder to that? Honorable Chike.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Very distinguished colleagues, I am Honorable Chike John Okafor, PhD. I represent the good people of Okigwe South Federal Constituency, comprising a member no, two Boma, Obo local government areas. I'm from Imo State, and I humbly rise to second the motion ably moved by the leader of this House that the bill for an act to provide for national anthem of Nigeria and for matters related be read a second time. I so second, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Please, leader, you can now lead your debate.
Mr. Speaker, I'm Professor Julius Ihomvere, ON, DSSRS. I'm from Edo State. Mr. Speaker, you know, a time comes in the life of every organization or nation when the people must sit down, look at the past, the present, the future, and have the courage, the sense of mission, and the sense of nation to define and design the way forward. I believe that Nigeria is at that stage momentarily. Great men have changed history. Whether you look at the history of Tanganyika under Mzilikazi, or you look at the wonderful contributions and historic exploits of Shaka Zulu, which is being used in many military academies today, or you look at Garibaldi, Mazzini, Count Camillo Cavo in the old Italian city-states, or you look at Bismarck in the German city-states, or you come to Nigeria and look at Murtala Mohammed. For the brief period he ruled this country, he had the courage to do things differently, to think differently, and to take unpopular positions that Nigerians adjusted to slowly, reluctantly, but recognized how important these were even after he died. Mr. Speaker, this bill is straightforward. It is a bill that seeks to enjoin us to look at our anthem as a national symbol and sign of authority, one that will pull us together, that will give us hope and courage, a sense of duty to the nation, that does not necessarily deny the reality, and that is the main problem of contemporary societies. They deny reality, they pretend racism doesn't exist, ethnicity doesn't exist, poverty doesn't exist. They rationalize this by looking at GNP, GDP, trade figures, inflation. The reality stares people in the face, and it is when you admit the realities that you can tackle it and deal with it frontally. So it seeks to say that as people, as Nigerians, confronting a new, renewed hope, moving forward, tackling the rot, decay, dislocation, and distortions of the past, we should go back to our old national anthem, which gives us that energy, that sense of commitment, sense of dedication, and a desire to move Nigeria forward. I have taken time to look at both anthems, the old and the new. And as a Nigerian who's been involved in the struggle to make Nigeria a better place, either as a student in the student union movement, including putting in place the Ali Must Go movement, or as a university teacher, having been secretary, vice chairman, and chairman of ASU, or as a pro-democracy activist who spent 12 and a half years in self-exile, working with other colleagues, and active on Radio Kurirat and the NADECO Alliance, including JACON, the Joint Action Committee on Nigeria, with very prominent Nigerians, including our current president and the Nobel laureate of this country, Wole Soyinka, and others. I believe that the old anthem encompasses, contains, and exudes the kind of energy, resourcefulness, and sense of vision that I believe is good for Nigeria. Mr. Speaker, the old anthem not only begins by telling us of the pride to serve our nation, which is what we require right now when people are jabbering left, right, and center. But it goes on to assert the sovereignty of our motherland.
A Japanese English language.
It is now in the lexicon.
Okay, it's now in Google.
Yes.
In the lexicon.
Yes, Your Excellency. If you Google it, you will see it will come up.
Oh, Japanese, right?
Yes.
Okay. So it means Japanese means leaving the country.
Leaving the country.
That's a new one.
It also talked about the value of our
I didn't know that professors use. But it's all right. Go ahead.
It talks about the value of our national flag, which people tend to take for granted. In fact, some nations have gone to war because people abused the national flag. It proceeds to talk about it as a symbol of what we represent as a people. Nigerians, people known all over the world. There's a video trending now which says that Nigerians are the new colonizers, and goes on to describe what we have done, intellectual sector, in IT, in music, in culture, in sports, you name it. And that we should all continue to join hands, though tribes and tongues may differ. In brotherhood we stand. Nothing can divide us. That brotherliness is what we need to engage the challenges we are facing now. And I believe when it says that whether in peace or battle, all the things we stand to gain, but what we will hand to our children. Posterity, the dignity of nationhood. But more importantly, we will leave them with a banner without stain. To me, that sounds even
Okay, leader, round up.
a stronger spiritual injunction.
Because you are going spiritual now. The spirit of lecturer has enfolded you.
Mr. Speaker,
You've taken us through philosophy. You have taken us through your journey.
Allow me to round up.
History and everything. So,
I know,
round up.
You know, Mr. Speaker,
I know you are passionate about this.
it's like when you go to one buka where they serve good amala gbegiri with a wedu and the necessary ingredients. You are used to it. And somebody wants to take you to another restaurant, you tend to resist it. But if you do not try another restaurant and another menu, you will not know the value of diversity, strength in diversity, vision in diversity, commitment in diversity, sacrifice in diversity, brotherhood in diversity, and the desire to achieve and make a nation better than it currently is. I urge my colleagues to rise beyond emotion, to rise beyond the status quo, to rise beyond the sentiments, to recognize the fact that the anthem that we had before gives us those ingredients that will empower us, give us the spiritual, psychological, political, economic, social, cultural ingredients we need to push ahead as a nation and take our rightful place in the Committee of Nations. I so move, Mr.
Thank you, leader. I think this is straightforward. That oh, you have something to the contrary. Minority leader. Okay, let me hear from you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, my dear colleagues, for yielding the floor to me. Very sincerely, my dear colleagues, whilst it is our function to make laws for the good governance of Nigeria, but then for every law, there must be a clear purpose, a clear vision, a clear spirit behind the law. Now, if we ask ourselves one question, what is the essence of a national anthem? I would say, just like other national symbols, the national anthem represents the tradition, the history, the beliefs of a nation and its people. Hence, it helps evoke feelings of patriotism among citizenry and reminds them of their nation's glory, beauty, and rich heritage. So the question I will want to ask is, what does this old national anthem remind us of? What is the history behind the old national anthem that our brother, Honorable Professor, is asking us to adopt as our national anthem this morning? History dates back to colonialism.
That's echo.
And why did we go for a new national anthem? Because we wanted to lose ourselves from that colonial tie. And so the country set up a committee to look at the national anthem and a new national anthem amongst competitors which filed in their suggestions. 5 of them were picked and put together, and that gave us the national anthem that we have today, made by Nigerians, composed by Nigerians, and proper Nigerian national anthem. Let me also remind us that the old national anthem was authored by Lillian Jane Williams and composed by Francis Bender, both of them Briton. And after independence, we tried as much as possible to Nigerianize our actions. So, sir, today we are taking ourselves back to that old national anthem. Incidentally, I will even ask again, is this very important at this particular juncture in our national life? What value would it add to us as a nation? I think that these questions need to be answered. Nigerians are looking up to us for more fundamental issues that will cause proper change. Like Prof took us to history lane, that great men make history. What is the history that we're about to make? History that will change this country, or history that will take us backwards? There are several questions that are left unanswered. So I would stand this morning as a Nigerian, or this afternoon as a Nigerian, to say no to this act. I stand to oppose it, and I pray that we look at it critically and urge the sponsor, the House leader, to withdraw this bill and perhaps take a second look at it and represent same if necessary. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. That's the voice of the minority leader. Let us hear from Chairman, National Security and Intelligence.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My name is Engineer Satomi Ahmad. I represent the good people of Jere Federal Constituency, Mr. Speaker. I'm from Borno State. Mr. Speaker, I want to concur with the minority leader that actually Nigerians are looking up to us regarding this bill. Because somebody, and many of my types, in our early 40s, I don't know how this national anthem even affect the well-being of the common man in Nigeria. Let's be realistic. How this one will support the government to stop either hunger, banditry, or improve insecurity. To us, let's do what is beneficial to the common man, and this honorable chamber is the only, for now, standing on a formidable force, a point for the common man of Nigeria. So Nigerians are looking up to us. I concur with the minority leader. Let's look up something that will bring a development in the eyes of the international community to Nigeria. People are discussing nanotechnology, Internet of Things. We are still discussing national anthem. There was a saying that says, countries that relies on prayers and other things will always depend on the countries that do think. Please, let's think something that will bring progress, prosperity, stability to the economy of this nation and to improve the lives of common man in Nigeria.
Thank you.
Mr. Speaker.
Okay, let's hear from Honorable Jaha.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues. I'm a Jaha Babao, Chibok Dambo, Goza Federal Constituency, and with the leave of the House, acting chief whip on this city. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I want to commend Professor Julius Ihombere, the famous academician in this country, and at the same time the leader of this 10th Assembly, for bringing in the need for us to change the current way of doing things that is not yielding any positive result. It has been accepted widely, on one hand, scientifically proved to be positive, that if you keep on doing one thing without result, it's an indication of lunacy, and it may not lead to success. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, we are all aware that the national anthem we have been singing is not what we have been practicing as Nigerians. You say, arise, O compatriots. Are we patriots? Who are the compatriots? Are we patriotic? Do we normally place our national interest against our individual interest? All these questions are supposed to be answered in as much as this current national anthem is working. Secondly, to serve our fatherland with love, strength, and faith, none of it happens. None. There is no love in the services we have been providing because our interest first, before the interest of the nation. That is why people are even leaving the country to go and show love to other countries of the world, to show their strength, their capacity, their intellectual capacity, their educational pedigree to other countries of the world, thereby leaving Nigeria. And if you ask them, they will tell you they are holding Nigerian passport, they are Nigerians, and they are ready to put their love, strength, and faith in the country. How many of Nigerians have faith in the country? Go and assess. Most Nigerians have lost confidence, have lost faith in the country. You don't need a soothsayer to tell you that people are not happy on their faces. Thirdly, which is the last, the labor of our heroes past should not be in vain. Are they not in vain? My father is a retired Nigerian army. His own pension has not been paid promptly. And you are here telling people that their own effort, their own sacrifices should be taken into cognizance. Just payment of pension. You have not been doing that. Another thing, Section 5 of the Contributory Pension Act is clear that there must be group life insurance cover for each and every employee of Nigeria, and the sum assured must be 3 times total annual emolument of that particular employee. How many civil servants benefit from this immediately after their own death or permanent disability? Lastly, Mr. Speaker, we are all aware that our civil servants contribute their own either 7.5% or any percent agreed as their contributory pension that is deposited in their retirement savings account. Up till now, as I'm talking to you, there are a lot of civil servants who have retired. They could not even get the 50% of their deposits in the retirement savings account, talk less of having an annuity plan that can sustain their living before their death. So, Mr. Speaker, we keep on doing one national anthem, and we have not been adhering faithfully to it. For me, there is a need for us to have an alternative. Maybe it can work, because a clear indication of lunacy is where you keep on doing something and there is no result. This is my submission, and I want members, sentiment aside, to understand the reason why the current national anthem must go, and we must go back to where something that can work. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. I think those speaking for have spoken and those speaking against have spoken. And it's a balanced argument. I just put the question. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. This motion is referred to Committee of the Whole. Please, leader, move that the House resolve into Committee of the Whole to consider this bill.
Mr. Speaker, Julius Ionvere, ON, DSSRS, arise.
Leader, before that, please, clerk, you are invited to read the short title, the long title, yeah.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members. A bill for an act to provide for the national anthem of Nigeria and for related matters. Second reading.
This bill is referred to Committee of the Whole. Leader, please move that we'll go into Committee of the Whole to consider.
Mr. Speaker, I rise to move that the House do resolve into Committee of the Whole in order to consider this bill that was just passed.
Honorable Isiaka, please second.
Our own distinguished Speaker of the House of Representatives, my honorable colleagues, Honorable Dr. Ibrahim Ayokunle Isiaka, I represent the very good people of Ifo, Iwekoro Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from the fastest growing economic state in Nigeria. Proudly, I'm from Ogun State. I rise, Mr. Speaker, to second this bill as ably moved by the Majority Leader of the House. Mr. Speaker, I humbly and most respectfully second, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. Those in support that the House resolve into Committee of the Whole to consider this bill, say aye. Those against say it's been seconded. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The House hereby resolved into Committee of the Whole. Honorable colleagues, the third order of the day is consideration of the report on the bill for an act to provide for the national anthem of Nigeria and for related matters. This is standing in the name of Honorable Julius Ihombere. You are invited to move that the bill be considered.
Mr. Speaker, Julius Ihombere, on one federal constituency, and from Edo State. I rise to move that the bill for an act to provide for the national anthem of Nigeria and for related matters thereto be considered by Committee of the Whole. I so move.
Thank you very much. Minority Leader, please.
Mr. Chairman, my dear colleagues, I rise to second the motion as moved by the House Leader. I so second.
Those in support of the motion that the bill be so considered, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. Please, Leader, just 1 minute. Synopsis of the bill. 1 minute.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The essence of this bill is to revert to the old anthem in order to provide a clearer, more direct, more inclusive, more encompassing sense of purpose and sense of nation to Nigerians in the interest of all Nigerians and the country. I so move. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. The question is that clauses 1 to 10 be made part of the bill. Clause 1, Clause 2, Clause 3, Clause 4, Clause 5, Clause 6, Clause 7,
Mr. Speaker,
Clause 8, Clause 9, Clause 10, Schedule, Explanatory Memorandum, long title. Please, Leader, move that the House do revert to plenary to consider report from the Committee of the Whole.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
There are fundamental issues we need to look at in the bill we are carrying.
Please refer us. Although we have carried it, which one are you looking at?
Firstly, all that we have carried is one stanza, but we have 3 stanzas here. Secondly, if you look at the old national anthem, there are things that we have carried that are not as contained in the old national anthem. So I think that some of these things should be corrected. You can ask the Secretary things like, if you take line 3, though tribes and tongues may differ, the old national anthem has no S. It's though tribe and tongue may differ. That is what is contained in the old national anthem.
Yes, this is just a typo error, which the Secretariat,
so
please.
Perhaps just to call the attention of the Secretariat to take their time to clean all these things up. There are so many slight errors, commas and all that, and footstops. Those are the issues I wanted
Please,
to
Secretary, take care of the concerns raised by the minority leader, especially when it has to do with typo errors. So, The one you just mentioned now has to do with 6, and so 6 will be in your record as amended, carried as amended. 6 carried as amended. Please move 7 as amended. 8
Point
as
of order,
amended.
Mr. Speaker.
9 as amended. 10 as amended. Please, leader, move that we revert to plenary to consider report.
Mr. Speaker, let me thank the minority leader for the observations, and I rise to move that the House will revert to plenary so the chairman can give report to the House. Thank you.
Minority leader, please.
I agree completely and second the motion that the House do revert back to plenary to adopt the reports of Committee of the Whole. I so second.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The House hereby revert to plenary to consider report from the Committee of the Whole. Most distinguished colleagues, the House, in Committee of the Whole, considered the report on a bill for an act to provide for the national anthem of Nigeria and for related matters. Approved clauses 1 to 10 as amended, the schedule, explanatory memorandum, and the long title of the bill. Please, leader, move that the House do adopt the report from the Committee of the Whole as a working instrument of the House of Representatives.
Mr. Speaker, I rise to move that the House do adopt the report from the Committee of the Whole as a working instruments of the House. I so move.
Thank you very much. Minority Leader of the House, please.
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I rise to second the motion as moved by the House Leader. I so second.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The report of the Committee of the Whole is hereby adopted as a working instrument of the House of Representatives. Leader, please move, suspend the rule and move that the House do carry out the third reading of this bill. Suspend the rule and move for the third reading of this bill.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Please, leader, move that this House suspend the rules for third reading of this bill.
Mr. Speaker, Julius Ihonvere, Edo State. I rise to move that the House will suspend the relevant rules to enable us to take the third reading of this bill. I so move.
Minority Leader, please.
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I second the motion as moved by the House Leader. I so second.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members. A bill for an act provide for the national anthem of Nigeria and for related matters. Third reading.
Thank you, Clerk. Bill read the third time and pass. Honorable colleagues, the third order of the day is the commencement of the debate and the third order of the day is the presentation of system bills. And I invite the clerk to read the short titles.
Right Honorable Speaker, honorable members. National Environmental Standards and Regulations Agency Act Amendment Bill 2024, first reading. Nigerian Cooperative Societies Act Amendment Bill 2024, first reading. Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 Sixth Alteration Bill 2024 First Reading. Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 Sixth Alteration Bill 2024 First Reading. Federal Colleges of Education Act Amendment Bill 2024 First Reading. Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 Sixth Alteration Bill 2024 First Reading. Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 Sixth Alteration Bill 2024 First Reading. Federal College of Nursing and Midwifery, Ebu, Oweri, North, Imo State Establishment Bill 2024 First Reading. Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 Sixth Alteration Bill 2024 First Reading. Integrated Agro-Industrial Park, Nekede, Oweri West, Imo State Establishment Bill 2024 First Reading. Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 Sixth Alteration Bill 2024 First Reading. Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 Sixth Alteration Bill 2024 First Reading. Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 Sixth Alteration Bill 2024 First Reading. Federal College of Entrepreneurship and Skills Acquisition in Gawa, Katsina State Establishment Bill 2024 First Reading. Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 Sixth Alteration Bill 2024 First Reading. Federal Colleges of Education Act Amendment Bill 2024 First Reading.
Thank you very much. The next order of the day is the commencement of debate on the general principle of the bill for an act to domesticate and enforce in Nigeria the International Convention Against Doping in Sports. Establish Nigerian Anti-Doping Center to implement Nigerians' obligation to World Anti-Doping Code, international standard, and 4 related matters. Standing in the name of the House Leader, House members will recall that the bill was read the first time on Tuesday, 21st May, 2024. And I invite the leader to move that the bill be now read the second time.
Mr. Speaker, Professor Julius Ihovere, ON DSSRS, I rise to move that a bill for an act to domesticate and enforce in Nigeria the International Convention Against Doping in Sport, establish Nigeria Anti-Doping Center.
Spokesperson of the House, take back your seat.
To Doping Center to implement Nigeria's obligations to the World Anti-Doping Code, international standards, and for related matters, HB 1441 be read the second time. I so move.
Thank you. Minority Leader, please.
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I rise to move to support the motion that this very important bill be read the second time.
Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Leader, make it 1 minute synopsis, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
We know what it is, just 1 minute.
Yes. As the minority leader has stated, this is a very important bill. It is for the health of our sporting activities in Nigeria. We already are signatories to the code. It's been ratified by Nigeria. 191 countries around the world have already signed on to this. And actually, Nigeria has been taken to the International Court of Arbitration for Sports, CAS, for not setting up our own anti-doping center, which is required of all countries that have signed onto the code. And actually, the hearing is slated for July 12th, 2024. If we did not set it up before then, it means that we may not even participate in the coming Olympics. I urge my colleagues to please support that we pass this bill.
So the question is that the bill be now read the second time. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Please, Clerk.
Right, Honorable Speaker, Honorable Members. A bill for an act to domesticate and enforce in Nigeria the International Convention Against Doping in Sport, establish Nigeria Anti-Doping Center to implement Nigeria's obligations to World Anti-Doping Code, international standards, and for related matters. Second reading.
Thank you. This bill is referred to the Committee on Treaties, Agreements, and Protocols. Leader, please move that they have to suspend all the issues on the order paper today till next sitting. Step down all the issues on the order paper today till next sitting.
Mr. Speaker, we've done a lot of work today, and we've covered much ground already.
Barrister Onokazi, sit down.
And I rise therefore to move that we step down all other remaining items on the order paper till the next sitting and adjourn accordingly. I so move.
Thank you. Minority Leader, please.
Mr. Speaker, I rise to second the motion that all items on the order paper be stepped down. I so second.
Those in support of this motion that we step down all items on the order paper to enable us to take care of other committee engagement, both within Abuja and outside Abuja. As you know, Constitution Review Committee is sitting as we speak now at a retreat that is very important, alongside other ones, and we need to join them. Those in support of this, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. Leader, please move that the House do adjourn till Wednesday, not Tuesday, Wednesday next week, to enable members attend the 29th May program in their various states. Wednesday is the 29th? So, just 1 minute. Adjourn till Thursday, please. Yes.
Mr. Speaker, I rise to move that the House do adjourn to Thursday, the 30th of May, 2024, at 11 a.m. at the same venue. And this is to enable members join their states in celebrating the May 29th Democracy Day.
Thank you. Minority Leader, please.
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I rise to second the motion that the House do adjourn to Thursday, 30th of May. Same time. I so second.
Thank you very much. Those in support of this motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. We are the fulcrum of democracy, and if we are celebrating Democracy Day, it is important that we, as the symbols of democracy that are constituency, that we are seeing around them. So endeavor to join your governors in your state and your constituent to celebrate the Democracy Day. Those in support of this motion that we do adjourn to 30th May say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The House is hereby adjourned to Thursday, 30th May 2024. Same time, same place.